Well, first of all, Jim and I want to say a rude
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Today is December 25th. It's Christmas.
Why is that rude?
You popped the can just as I was starting to talk.
Oh.
That was rude. And he's got a banana on his shoulder, but he told me he didn't want me to move it. But we have a snowman keeping an eye on us. But today,
on his shoulder.
Yeah. But today is Christmas Day, and we wanted to do a quick little tag. I haven't seen the questions since I first saw them a couple weeks ago. Jim's never seen them. So let's get started.
Do I have to hide the can so I don't do any
copyright
infringements?
No, I think we'll be fine with that. Number one, what is your favorite Christmas memory?
I thought we did this.
No, these are just a combination of different questions. No, that was on my videos. I did your favorite Christmas memory.
Okay, well, it's still my favorite
Well, maybe they didn't see that. Maybe they didn't see it.
Okay, when I was, probably about 7 years old, we'll say, we lived in Detroit, and we would go down to the Ford Rotunda. It was like a Christmas spectacular. You walk in and they had trees that were probably about 30 foot tall, decorated, and they had Lionel train set up, and they had the elves, you know, the fake elves skating around. All it was a cheesy like figure-8 type thing with the rod sticking up, and you could see them going around in a circle. But and you sat on Santa Claus's lap, and it was just the biggest thing in the world, you know. Because actually, if you Google Christmas at the Ford Rotunda, you'll see what I'm talking about. But they have like a 2-minute thing on it, and but when you're 7 years old, it's like everything is real.
It's true. Mine is kind of hard to pinpoint, but I would think my favorite Christmas memory is when my kids were little, just watching them come down and open up their gifts when they were, you know, the whole fascination of Santa coming and all of that. So I would say anything family related is always going to be a favorite Christmas memory for me, because I'm very big on family. So.
Well, we went with the family. Couldn't have got there any other way.
That's true. That's true. But no, my favorite Christmas memory is just being with my brothers and my sisters and my kids when I got older. It's kind of hard to pinpoint just one. I know that Kim at A Girl on Her Phone and Roy over at Recipes with Roy, they're going to have a hard time with this one because they can't ever pinpoint a favorite. Number two, what is the most memorable gift you ever received, and why was it all that memorable?
I've gotten obviously plenty of gifts, but I guess my best gift that I ever got would be the rifle that Sandra got me, what was that, last year?
Last year.
Last year, a Henry 22.
A collector one, which I didn't know.
It's a collectible. And anybody that shoots knows that you don't shoot the collectibles, but I do. You know, if you're gonna have it, use it.
That's a good thought. My most memorable gift was the last gift my father ever gave me. It was on Christmas Eve, and it was the last Christmas that we spent together because my father passed away 6 days later. But he had been in the hospital ill for quite a while, and he had a coin collection, and he had my mother bring the coin collection to the hospital, and because he just loved his coin collection, and he gave it to one of the nurses and had them make myself and my brother and my sisters all, mine is a silver dollar. All of us got a keychain with one of his favorite coins, and mine was a silver dollar. I think it's like a 1879 or something like that. It's a really old coin, but I never use the keychain. I have the keychain in the safe deposit box because it just means a lot to me. But that's my most memorable gift. Number 3, if you were guaranteed to get only one thing for Christmas this year and price did not matter, what would you ask for?
Oh, and price didn't matter?
Price didn't matter.
Price didn't matter. A 64 Chevelle with a 283 engine, Palomar red.
Wow. So precise.
Hey, you asked.
I know.
That's the kind of car that I was in when we used to go cruising up and down Gratiot and Woodward.
It wasn't his car.
It wasn't my car. It was my buddy's car.
Kind of reminds me of when my very first car was a 60 Plymouth that you push the buttons for the transmission. That's how old it was. But the first car I ever bought for myself was a 67 Camaro. That when Jim and I were dating, and even when we still had it when we got married.
Yes, we did.
We always said that we were never going to get rid of it. We were just going to get not designer plates, antique plates. Is that what it was called? What was it called? Memorabilia plates. There was
yeah.
You had to have it 25 years before you could get these special license plate.
Antique plate.
Yeah, and his dad kept saying, "You're never going to have the car that long." And we go, "Yeah, we will."
And we didn't.
And we didn't.
We traded it in for another car.
Yes. So, but if I could only ask for one thing for Christmas this year, and price did not matter, what would I ask for? Well, this is kind of hard for me because I would like to be at goal weight and just know that there was some kind of magic pill that I could eat whatever I wanted to eat and never gain any weight, but that's not a physical gift.
Well, it doesn't get no more physical than that.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. That one is really hard for me because it's just like, really, if you really think about it, we really have everything that we need.
This is absolutely true.
So that's why when my kids ask me for what I want for Christmas, it's both of us. It's hard pressed for us to come up with something because we just about have everything that we need.
I don't play video games.
No.
Mainly because I can't. There's too many buttons.
Can't figure it out.
And my guy keeps on just walking and bouncing off the wall. So
yeah. You know what I would do? Okay, I thought of what I would want for Christmas. I would like all of my 8 millimeters. Is that what we have? Or Super 8 films? We have like a box, like about that big.
Yeah.
Box full of them. I'd get them converted to, I know, DVDs.
8 millimeter and Super 8 and all of that.
I get it. And you have yours too.
Yeah, from my family.
From your family. I just get them all converted. I know you can go to like CVS and stuff. We did that one time with one of my a bunch of them. And what it was like $2,000 they wanted, something like that. It was it was a ridiculous amount of money. And I told them, I said, I didn't know it was going to cost. No, it wasn't even that much. It was $600.
Whatever it was, it was too much.
It was like $600 for just 2 films. And I said no. I told them just to keep the film because I wasn't going to, but they let me have my movies back. But that was what I would ask for. I should have asked the kids for that. They could have done that for me.
Yeah.
Now I know for next year what I want. Number 4, what is your, I want to make sure we don't miss any. What is your Christmas tradition?
Our Christmas tradition used to be we all went as a family out for breakfast on Christmas Eve, but it kind of got broken up this year. Yeah.
Christy and Aaron had to work. They work at Boston Market, and they had a lot of orders that they had to fulfill. And then Jimmy and Samantha, they decided to do a Christmas Eve brunch with her family. So another one of our traditions is we have the eve of Christmas Eve dinner, which everybody still comes to for that. And that just started back when we first got married and the kids were little. We just kind of wanted just a day for just us. And so,
well, when what do you call it?
When Jimmy got married, I think.
Yeah, when our parents were still alive, the kids were older, but our parents were still alive, you know, we would go to my parents on Christmas Eve, and we would go to her parents on Christmas Day, but it was too hectic, you know, to get together with our family, you know, to get together with the kids, you know.
Right.
So we just decided to do an eve of Christmas Eve, and then they would all come over to our house on the eve of Christmas Eve, and then we would have a dinner and do our presents.
Right.
You know, so it, because, you know, it's kind of hectic trying to
fit
do
everything
three
in.
things in 2 days.
Right. So, and then like my kids like it now because, like I said, Jimmy did Christmas Eve. Christy went to Aaron's family for tonight for Christmas Eve, and then well, this is Christmas Day supposedly, but you know, we're doing this Christmas Eve, and then so it just worked out better for us. Number 5, what is your favorite Christmas movie?
My favorite Christmas
Joan's
movie.
Point of Plate is going to say Die Hard. Is that a Christmas movie?
Die Hard, yeah.
Yeah, it's a Christmas movie. It's not my favorite Christmas movie, but...
No, it's not favorite. I got to think on that for a minute. You tell yours.
You know, there's so
well,
many...
actually...
He tells me... this is what you get when you're with somebody for so long.
But The Three Godfathers with John Wayne...
I don't consider that a Christmas movie.
It's a Christmas movie.
I know it happens around Christmas time, but
it happens during Christmas, and
well, I guess Die Hard.
They go to the town of Bethlehem, and they follow a star, and they do all of it. Good movie. If you're a John Wayne fan, watch The Three Godfathers.
You can come over our house this afternoon because Jim will be watching it today because he taped it the other day. I'm surprised you don't have it on DVD.
I might have it on DVD.
He's got everything on DVD. But we went the other day to see It's a Wonderful Life with Jimmy Stewart.
Yes, on the big screen.
On the big screen. I would say, and I mean, it's like, I think my favorite Christmas movie is The Christmas Story. You'll shoot your eye out. I love that movie.
Oh, no, it's a good movie.
I do like that movie. I would say that was my favorite Christmas movie because I watch it every Christmas. And and as far as the cartoon, mine would be A Year Without a Santa Claus. I still watch that when it comes out all by myself because I know Jim's not going to watch a cartoon with me, but I'll watch it.
Oh, I like the cartoon one I like is the one with Yukon Cornelius. What's that called?
That's The Year Without a Santa Claus.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the one I like.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dick.
Yeah. Jim's got a friend that looks just like him. It's just exactly like him. What was the first Christmas that you can remember?
The first Christmas that I could remember?
Mm-hmm. You'd have to be a wee little lad.
I'd have to be a wee little Jimmy.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Actually, I was probably about 4 or 5 years old. Are we looking for the oldest one?
No, what is your first Christmas you can remember?
Okay, the first Christmas I can remember, so that would be the furthest back.
Furthest back, correct.
Yeah, it would be, actually I was probably about 4 or 5, right in that price range. It was before Birdie was even born, because we were living in the upper flat on Elmwood. And I got one of these, it was a clown punching bag. It was on a stand, and hey, that was one of the presents that I remember.
My first Christmas that I can remember is like going to bed at night after laying out the cookies and everything for Santa Claus. We didn't leave things for the reindeer. We did with the kids, but when we were little, I never left any.
With our kids, we would leave cannolis and Budweiser.
That was for the beer. That was for Santa.
Yeah.
Yeah, but for the reindeers, we used to leave some carrots.
Yeah.
We used to leave them some carrots.
Right.
My first Christmas memory that I can remember is I probably was about 6, and Mike would have been 4, and Sue would have been 3. And we just wouldn't go to sleep. And my mother had some bells, like on a thing, and she would bring them, and she'd say, "Oh, Santa just went by the house. He's got a lot of stops to make tonight. If you don't get back in bed, you're not going to get anything." And I would jump back in bed. But I remember that's my first Christmas memory. Number 7, do you have a themed Christmas tree? And if so, do you change the theme each year?
No, we don't have a themed Christmas tree.
No. Jim puts the tree up and then I decorate the tree.
Except this year, our grandson David put it up.
Yeah, because Jim had surgery.
I had surgery and I couldn't put it together because it's a 9-foot tree, you know, and there's
a lot of stretching involved.
Yeah, there's 4 sections of tree to put together.
Yeah, so Jim was supposed to limit his participation.
No, I couldn't have put it up this year.
So David put it up for us. David is my grandson. He's 21.
Yes, he is.
We were just commenting on that yesterday, that on his birthday this year is how old I was when I had his dad. And he was like, whoa. Thankfully, he's not ready just yet to have any children.
He's ready for the activity.
Yeah, that's true. Number 8, what is on the top of your tree? An angel, a star, or something else?
Nothing.
Nothing, because it reaches all the way to the ceiling.
The top of the tree touches the ceiling.
So we have no place for it. In the past, we've had a star, like when we had a smaller tree.
Right.
But we don't have anything right now. Number 9, is your tree real or artificial?
Artificial.
Artificial. I love a real Christmas tree.
We had a real tree for many years.
Many years. But
then trying to get it out of the house without
dropping all the needles.
You know, from where it's put up to out the door.
Right. And then we tried even those little plastic bags where you put the plastic bag up, you know, like in the tree. That didn't work. And then we'd have either our dog or our cat would like drink all the water out of the tree, and so the tree would dry out, and it was just. But I love the smell of the tree, and I like the look of a tree. I did like looking for the tree. I did like all of that stuff. It was kind of made it more Christmassy, but
it was almost like a Christmas story, looking for the tree.
Yes. Number 10, what do you eat first? Oh, what do you do first? Eat or open gifts?
Open gifts.
We open gifts.
On
Christmas Day. Eve of Christmas Eve, we eat dinner first, and then we open the gifts. But like even when we went to like your families on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, like when we went to Christmas Eve to his family, we always ate first. Then we opened gifts, and then when we went for my family, we always ate first and then opened gifts. But when Santa came, we always opened the gifts in the morning. But now Jim and I, since it's just us on Christmas Day, we just open our gifts and then we have breakfast. That's it. So, well, that's all 10 questions. Thank you, Jim.
Yep.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to everybody.
We hope you have a great Christmas. We hope you have a happy, healthy New Year. And I guess that's it. Merry Christmas.
Bye.